Before we start the show, we'd like to thank our sponsors for 2025. SEBA, the Southeastern Beefmaster Breeders Association. Jones Beefmasters, Mr. Clark Jones of Savannah, Tennessee. Valor Cattle Company with Jordan Taylor in Hahira, Georgia. Rockin' RB Cattle Company, Crosby, Texas. Beef, the Beefmaster Education Endowment Fund. Our host, JCS Farms Beefmasters, Jared Strickland, Savannah, Tennessee. Emmons Ranch Beefmasters, Fairfield, Texas. Cottage Farms Beefmasters, Jackson, Tennessee. Lissy's Beefmasters, Stockdale, Texas. C&M Ranches, Kershaw, South Carolina. Our other host, G&M Cattle Company, Josh Morrison, Taylorsville, North Carolina. And Sea Shepherd Beefmasters, McAllen, Texas. Thank you for all your support. We couldn't do it without you. Welcome to Beefmaster Manor. We're your hosts, Josh Morrison and Jared Strickland, along with Mr. Clark Jones. How you guys doing?
We're good, buddy. Thank you for having us on.
Well, doing pretty good. Fixing to get the boat out to cut some hay, I think.
Well, thankfully, we got our hay cut Saturday or last week, and we finished baling Saturday night, got it up Sunday before all the rain, but it has rained every day since, so I'm glad we got it.
Yeah, y'all did good. We're still waiting for some
about 3 miles from us. If we'd had to cut it and bale it, got it up in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's about all window we've had so far.
Cut it, dry it, bale it all in 2 hours.
Yeah. That's right. I guarantee you.
And I tell you, I know we had Dr. Bauer on last episode, and he was talking about how hot it was down there, but I hate to tell him right now, it almost feels like late October here.
Absolutely. Yeah. We've been in the 60s here, you know. I mean, it's March weather just keeps hanging on, doesn't it, Jerry?
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna complain about the grass though. We got lots of it.
We sure do. We sure do.
Well, tonight we're going to kind of talk about just a plethora of different things. We wanted to have Mr. Clark come on because he can bring some good insight. The committee meeting's coming up. Obviously you've got a sale coming up. I know you don't like talking about yourself, but we're gonna put you on the spot a little bit there. Not too bad, but we want to talk about that a little bit because everybody always gets excited about it. And
you know, I'm gonna say something before we get into that. I can't tell you how proud I am of you two guys and what you've done with your podcast. I've been talking about it forever, and what y'all have done has just been a really great thing for our breed. And I want you to know how much the membership and the board and all the people appreciate both of you for what you've done.
No, we appreciate that.
We really appreciate it. It means a lot. It's a lot of work, but it has it's really been worth it for sure.
Y'all getting good at it too. That's about that. Y'all are really getting good at it.
Well, I don't feel like it, but thanks. It's always fun to do it, and can't do it without you all wanting to come on and talk with us and everybody listening. So it's appreciated that everybody's been so supportive of it. I mean, we're almost 4 years in here, and it's been a ride for sure, but it's been a fun one. But yeah, tonight, I mean, we'll just start off with committee meetings. You know, you get a lot of, and I'm gonna follow the Facebook trail for a minute. You get a lot of conversation, complaints, and maybe even people that just don't know on, you know, social media and you go to sales and they don't know the goings on of the breed. Well, in my opinion, that's one reason that we've got committee meetings for folks to get involved. But maybe just share, you've been in this breed a long time and involved, truly deeply involved for a long time. And I'd like to hear your insight on committee meetings, why we have them, the importance of it, what we do there, that kind of thing.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been blessed to sit on that board for 27 years at some point or another, and served in every office there and chaired many of the committees, and blessed to chair breed improvement right now. And Jared also, I'm real proud of him. He's a board member and doing a great job. I know you're involved in our satellite, and we're real proud of you too, Josh. So yeah, I mean, it's a great forum. I mean, President Scheer he's extended that thing out. I'm proud of Trey and what he's done, and you certainly know how proud I am of Dr. Bowers and the work he's doing for the association and all of his staff and the great work they're doing. But it's a great forum for everybody to come and listen and learn what's going on in the association. You know, we've got nothing but great news going on at BBU right now. I mean, it's the most exciting time in my life. The association is up 12 to 14% year over year. Transfer registrations and the things that are important, membership, the whole 9 yards. We've got some a real good cross section of old hands like me and then younger guys like y'all chairing committees and doing things. And we just brought in Dr. Byers just told me, I haven't met her yet, a new marketing and media person who has a wonderful resume and great credentials. One of the things that I was honored to do was chair advertising for about 12 years at one point. And we had some downturns and we lost a lot of our budget, but now we're going to be able to get back rolling and have a real presence in the industry. But, you know, breed improvement is one that I chair, that I'm honored to chair. You know, we're doing so much stuff. We've got a maternal heterosis study going on with the University of Tennessee that Jared's involved with and works with. Dr. Reinhardt, Dr. Rowan are working with us there. We've seen a little, you know, here I go slipping out. I can't keep a secret. A little preliminary data that is just incredible for the Beefmaster breed, as far as fertility and how they breed back and how they wean big calves and the heterosis value of putting them on the Angus-based cows in America. So I'm excited about that. We just killed another set of steers that generally nearly outperformed everything in the whole feed yard. The most efficient cattle there. Cattle graded to over 90% choice. They cut out 65%. They just did a magnificent job. So that's something we're working on at Breed Improvement to get more people involved in DNA verified full blood cattle. Because, you know, and I know the knock on Boss Indica's cattle is that they won't grade in the feed yard. Well, that's the biggest joke in the world. Our cattle will grade. Beefmaster cattle will grade and will do the right things. And so, you know, I'm as excited as I've ever been, and it's an honor for me to chair Breed Improvement.
And you talk about those studies. That's exciting. I'm ready for that to get wound up so folks can see that. And, you know, talking about that, the feedlot, you know, data right there, that cutout and the efficiency is a big thing, especially with lower amounts of cattle out there in the industry, and sustainability is something that we're always looking at too. So,
Sure, and
lower
we're
fat,
going to excel
lower
in
feed.
all the categories.
Yeah. So it's a good thing coming. So folks stay tuned to that.
It's a big deal. I mean, it's a, you know, that's, I think, feel like that's our push right now. I mean, obviously we push everything, but I feel like that's probably the biggest push we have currently is just getting that out in the market and letting people know that, yes, we will grade.
Josh, if you let me, I want to, while I'm on
Absolutely.
roll, I want to commend, I was past chairman of the Beef Foundation and now Chairman Bounds, Mackie Bounds is chairman of it. And this is all funded by donations to the Beef Endowment. That all the money that comes out of that, other than, of course, I paid for my steers and all my work and on that. But all the other research project is funded directly through that Beef Foundation. So I'm going to give it a little plug. I would encourage everybody. You can go online. If you want to give $10 a month or anything, we'd be glad to, you know, something in honor of somebody. And the Beef Foundation is a huge vehicle for us to get our message out in the industry. And I couldn't have been prouder to serve 2 times on that board. And that endowment is now over $1.5 million.
It
And
is.
you know, and it's growing, and people are kind and giving and being the kind of folks they're supposed to be. And that thing's gonna, you know, if people know history like me, the Angus Foundation started CAB. It did everything for them. It promoted their breed. Now, the foundation this year committed $65,000 for just BBU advertising. They can promote the breed as such. So, I mean, there's great things ahead if we'll get behind the Beef Foundation.
And being on the board, I'll tell you, there's a lot a board of beef. There's a lot of fun, exciting things getting ready to come out of that this year, and I'm really excited to sit down and really hash that out with everybody at the committee meetings, because there's lots of cool things getting ready to happen.
Place on that board, son, and you'll do a great job. So it's exciting. It's just, I mean, there's so many great things going on with this breed. I mean, you know how when I get started, we'll be here till 2 o'clock in the morning. So,
Well, another thing about that too, you can go on there and donate. You can do like a recurring donate donation, right, Clark?
Yes, Chairman Laster actually, it took us a couple of years to work on that. Now you can go online and just make a recurring donation. If it's $5 a month or $10, it's I call it kind of like church, give as you call to give, and give as you can. And I would love to see. Right now, the foundation doesn't have but about 125 donors, I don't think, so far. And we've got 3,800 members today. So, I mean, it's open for everybody. Just go to Beef on BBU's website, go to Beef, and you can pledge, whatever you want to pledge, $10 a month or $100 this month or whatever you want to do. And I can promise you it will be the cheapest thing and the best thing for this association you could do.
Well, it's going to directly, and I think that's what people need to understand too. It's going to directly help them because it's going to better the breed, which is just going to help them, in the long run.
Sure. It's going to promote the breed, and we're going to do research, and you can say we can advertise and we can say all we want to say. Both you guys have been around a long time. Y'all know that. And I come out of an industry that says a whole lot of stuff in my other life. But when you get people that I named earlier that are incredible academia people that are saying things, and Dr. Reinhardt, Dr. Rowan, and people like that are doing this work along with Dr. Bowers, our man. It's going to have some weight in the industry. There's going to be people look at it. You know that, Jared. I don't know. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna commend him. I've got him online now. I can talk about it. He got his master's the other day. I couldn't be prouder of anybody in my life. He's our extension. He's my extension agent. So he gets information from the university every day. So I mean, if this comes down the pike that you're gonna get maximum heterosis, with your Angus cows putting the Beefmaster bull on them, it's exciting, isn't it, Jerry?
Yeah, and then that with that weight of that stuff, those things that spreads to other folks like me in the field that go to the commercial cattlemen, and they hear that and they go to these classes and that's something that even years ago that's changing now. That heterosis is kind of that next ticket item that we're really pushing for folks to use, and Beefmaster fit really well in that category. So
Yeah, that's congratulations, Jared. I know
I
I know
appreciate
we
that.
put that post there on Facebook, but we can actually say it on here now. So it's what I want to know is what's next.
Not any more school, that's for sure.
You done
Not
for a
for me
while?
anyway. Yeah, I'm done for a minute.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
Yeah.
you. But no, going back to committee meetings, though I love being able and I think it's important to note too, and you did a little bit, Clark, but they're open to everyone. You can go sit in any meeting you want to sit in. You can go sit in every single one of them if you want to. Now, some of them kind of coincide together, but you're welcome to sit. And you're actually, I mean, normally they'll even open it up to the floor once the meetings right before they adjourn. Generally, that way they can get all the business done. And they say, "Hey, is there anything else from the floor that questions, comments, complaints?" I mean, so you're heard. If you go and you want to say something or you want to have an idea or frankly you want something to possibly change, go and let your voice be heard. I mean that's what it's there for, and you're gonna be heard. And
If it's in my committee, I'll call on anybody from the audience if they got a question or concern. But President Shear does a good job of that also. And we want to hear from people. I mean, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's challenges are different. Everybody's problems are different. We as association and as a group of members together, no one's more important than the other one. And we want to hear from everybody what the association can do. But we're a service organization. We want to hear what we can do to better serve our members.
absolutely. And then also, I use a lot of the time because you're generally there for, a day and a half to 2 days, most people. Network, man, I love going and just networking with people that I don't get to see on a regular basis, and even still meeting new people when you go. You can use that time for networking as well. We talk about newer breeders. If you're brand new, if this is your first year, it don't matter. Come on, because that's the best way to be able to meet a lot of new people and introduce yourself to a lot of new people.
And there's no silly questions. I mean, if you got a question, you can meet one-on-one with board members, committee chairman, just people, the staff, get to know them. I mean, put a face with a name, when you call in. It's a great experience to go, and I would encourage everybody to come. I mean, we've even stretched this thing out. Jared and I are driving out on Sunday, I guess, and we'll be there through Wednesday.
Oh my,
Um,
you gonna be
yeah,
there a little while.
we're going to stay a little while, but I look forward to it, and we'll have a good time. Have plenty of time to talk it over. So I'm excited.
Absolutely,
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Like kind of on those same lines. I mean, you know, there's a lot of, I guess what you call them, shakers and movers, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's the place to be to meet folks that are very involved in the breed and learn a lot of things and get your name out there and talk with folks and definitely being there in person is worth it.
Yeah.
100%. Well, the time has come to talk about yourself. I know you don't want to, but we're going to. Because it is I mean, let's face it, your sale, everybody knows it. Everybody knows when it is. Everybody knows every year that it's the exact same time. It never changes. It never moves. And it is an event, and you put on a great event. Man, y'all have some really good food.
Well,
That
Already thinking
catfish
about
is
Christy sitting over to my right. She'll be glad to hear that, Josh.
I'm already
that
thinking about the catfish.
the
Yeah,
food and the desserts are where it's at. I'm just gonna tell you. I look forward to coming to see you, Clark, but I'm really excited to eat that food.
we love that.
But
And I've said a million times, this will be number 25 for us here, and the people coming and the fellowship and the friendships you make and the new people you meet, that's what means everything to me. The people's presence, and I understand everybody can't come. We'll be set up with two different internet links, and I mean we'll be broadcasting live and all that, and all, but Christy be greeting everybody up at dinner up there, because I'll be down there under the pins, Josh. I won't leave the cabin. So, when Jared and his folks are 3 miles away, they'll all be here helping. And it's, it's just a wonderful thing for us. It's my favorite day of the year, and 2 days or 3 of the year. And we've got a very exciting set of cattle. We had a record-breaking sale last year, and I want to thank everybody again for that. But I look for, a good one this time. The genetics are deep. We've got some, special stuff this time. Rick and Scott and Dr. Lowell and Owen and Abe, and they've reached deep in their deal. We're going to have about 86 lots of cattle, embryos, semen, everything you can think of in all categories. We'll have everything from opens to 3-and-1s to the whole 9 yard breds and the whole 9 yards. And we'll have the black cattle and the pole cattle and the red cattle and the genetics people seeking out. And all the cattle will have completely certified BBU data and information on them. Everything will be there. Every animal will be parental verified. Everything that I've required, we have all these years. So I look forward, and I appreciate you guys, and I want to invite everybody to come.
absolutely. And I am gonna put you on the spot a little bit, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. It's okay. Are there any? So everybody has always known Game Changer, Diamond Rolex. They hear Gridmaster. Are there any young bulls, younger genetics coming up in this sale that are really standouts to you that you may want the folks to know about?
Well, we're not selling anything that, bulls. I'm not selling any bulls. Most of my bulls, uh, I'm fortunate to be partners with a young man from over in your country that has one of the finest bulls in the country. And I'm talking about Game Winter is one of that. We've got some new bulls that we're using here. We've got a bull I've named Empire. He's a full sibling to Queen of the South. He's a big thing in our product. A lot of the breeds will be bred to him, and we're very excited about him. Uh, you know, it's just we're selling well. I really there's some other young bulls like the King. It's one of her sons that I own with H Bar and Cottage Farms. We'll be talking about him a lot at that deal, and you know, the Dark Night Bull that we own with our friends over in Georgia, and we're excited about him. So it's a very exciting time. You know, this breed's moving fast. We're moving in the right direction. We're excited, but to me, that day is all about the females, and I've never been more excited about a group. Jared's seen the cattle. He helps us do things all the time, and we appreciate him. But I've never been more excited about a set of females than we're going to offer this time. And I know Rick's excited. There's so many daughters of Oasis in there, I don't even want to count them. You know, we'll have the first offering, our lot 1A and B will be the first siblings out of Queen of the South, both red polled heifers that are just unbelievable. And little insight, lot 2 will be a black polled sister, full sibling of the Queen of the South. Did Jared, to give you a little idea of what you study, with a 1%, with a weighing 1,000 pounds, with a 15-inch ribeye and an 8 IMF, she'll be selling.
Oh wow.
Woo,
So and she's homozygous poll.
watch out.
We that's something that
Yeah.
I'd rather hush and just let the man go. So,
Well, I mean, I mean, you know, that's something that you can take a testament right home about is you've worked on this carcass and things for so many years, and it's showing up in a big way, you know. So so people take note of that. I mean, how often do you see a 1.5 ribeye per hundredweight with 8 IMF? You don't
yeah, we're
find
going we're
that,
going to
you
show
know.
them some stuff this time, and we've got a real good mix of solid red pole cattle, and then the black pole cattle, which that the industry in the areas that all three of us live, black cattle rule the roost. So
Yeah.
we've got a little bit of everything for everybody as usual, and it's exciting. You know, everywhere I've been and everywhere I've talked, these Beefmaster cattle are just doing wonderful. I drove down to Cullman, you were tied up, and those nice folks had a good sale Saturday, and I hope I don't want to leave anybody out, but my friend Mackie Bounds in Texas had a great sale, and Joe Bankrager the other day, and this whole thing's just really exciting right now.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's
Yes.
the bull sales next year and BOF both had incredible bull sales in the spring, and so I'm excited about our breed and where we're going, and look forward to some great things ahead.
That's right.
We're in a great spot right now too. I mean, with the way the cattle market is, it's time. It's perfect timing for us to show what our cattle will do and grow some market share as when this herd build starts back.
I agree, and even if it don't, I tell everybody I've been around this thing every day of my life. The cattle industry's been what, other than the car business, the cow business is what I know. And the cow herd in America, Jared can attest to this. Cow herd in America is getting older. As such, people have been selling their heifers. They hadn't been retaining heifers. So the cow herds are getting older. So there's going to be a huge, if this number doesn't ever build back to the numbers that we saw years ago, there's going to be a huge demand. I mean, they're selling commercial heifers all over the country now for $5,000 things. You're seeing it everywhere we look. I mean, this demand is just unbelievable, and it's just going to get bigger because the cows are getting older and they got to be replaced. And what's so cool about it, utility cows and weigh cows, Jerry,
Yeah.
a pretty good sized cow bring $2,000 for a hamburger. It's
Yeah.
just it's a
Well, and and I've had this conversation several times with just local producers and then some others in the Beefmaster breed, but now is a great time to, you know, move away from the old cows and get that value out of them and then replace them with some younger cattle, you know, heifers or even young cows if you're after that. Uh,
that's what
but that
yeah,
does, like you're saying, it drives the demand for the younger cattle up, you know, with the heifers and things like that, because everybody's doing that. So,
exactly. It's an exciting deal. And I mean, and Beefmaster's, in my opinion, the most exciting breed in the country. I mean, and heck, I'll just talk. They can't do anything to me. Just like, you know, next year, my favorite boys in the world, we've been partners and participate. You know, they sold Charolais cattle, Angus cattle, and Beefmaster cattle. Well, the Beefmaster bulls averaged over $3,000 a head more than the other breeds they had there. I mean, that's just a sign of the demand and how people are wanting our cattle every day. I mean, that was one of my prouder moments of them because they had an incredible sale with all breeds they represent. But
Yeah.
Beefmaster knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, like you said, that's a good sign that heterosis deal is a big thing going forward too. People looking for those genetics.
I agree.
Yeah, it's going to be, we're in some really good times as far as the cattle market goes, especially on this end right now. And I didn't try to put you on the spot too much on your sale, but I had to highlight it. And it's June.
I appreciate it. You boys were very kind to me. And it's been, this breed's been 39 years of my life. And it's no one's more passionate about these cattle. They all know that than I am. And I love them. And we work every day. That's why I was so honored to, it took me years to be chairman of breed improvement. And that's why Dr. Bowers, he as Jared knows well, his degree is in this thing. And he is really good. Lance, reach out to Lance and visit with him, the people, the members out there, because he is an expert on cattle genetics and what we need to do. And I'm excited about where we're moving and all the research we got going on. I mean, we got a big deal going on now at Texas A&M. We got our own herd there, and we're right there by them. So he's visiting with those folks all the time, and it's exciting what's going on. I mean, we've had other universities. We're in contact with Auburn and Mississippi State, and asking them what we could do to help them, and help them help us. So it's really good. I mean, it's really exciting, and we get this advertising program going with the commitment we've made to it. I mean, the best for this breed's just ahead. I promise you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's hard to deny that. That's for sure.
For sure. And just so everybody knows, your sale's June the 28th
It's the last Saturday in June every year. That's
every
what.
year.
And
And it's at
catalog's already out too if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
catalog's out. What time does it start, Clark?
we're
11?
gonna we're gonna sell the first cow at 10 o'clock. That's been a rule. Bruce Robbins laughs at me and has now Trey laughs at me. We're gonna get all our, as the country folks say, all our speechifying over early, and we're gonna go selling cows at 10 o'clock, and we're gonna get through quick. Colonel Boyle will make sure we get through quick. So we're gonna get them sold, and hope everybody can come. Or if you're not able to be here, we'll be up on DV auctions like we've always been, and we'll have a good day and enjoy seeing everybody that comes.
And if you've never been there, it's really a fun time. If you go and don't buy anything, it is still a fun time. It is a
Well,
fun weekend.
President, like I said earlier, people being here, I'm honored that they're here and appreciate looking at our cattle and seeing what we're doing and what we keep doing and what we're going to move forward doing in the future. We want to continue to improve these cattle, fertility, all the things. And like Jared said, I've worked my life on this carcass data. We've scanned over 6,000 head of these things over the years. We've killed the cattle. I was telling you earlier, Josh, we took a set cattle we killed. I had Miss Sherry Parks with the Arkansas lab. Her and her husband came up and scanned those cattle a week before they were went to slaughter. And we compared the data to see, there's been some things going on with ultrasound. They thought we had some issues. But what we found in those cattle, that they were very, very, very close to exactly what the ultrasound said when they went to slaughter. So that was encouraging, and I picked that tab up myself because I've had such an interest in this, and we continue to do it. We got another set ready to go. I think we're all going to send a few cattle this time. We're going to reach out to neighbors, and we're going to try to do this throughout the United States. Get some cattle commingled. Dr. Byers has had his plate pretty full, and we hadn't really got it out there to the membership yet. But we're over the next 6 months, we're going to be putting loads of cattle at the feed yard, and they can talk about the price of cattle. Those cattle yielded after feed they yielded me $3,300 a piece in feeder steers.
Wow.
I mean, they did really good, and we had 0 death loss in them cattle. And they were, like I said, they were the most feed efficient converting cattle in the whole feed yard up there. So, and that's 60,000 head at next year. So it was very exciting.
That's awesome.
Just shows we're headed in the right direction for absolute sure. And before we go, he's been on mine for a little while, and I always like to mention him every now and then. I think with you being on here is a good time to do it. Please, everybody, still keep Bruce in your prayers. Bruce Robbins, he's still fighting like crazy, and hopefully he listens to us still. But
I guarantee you, and see if I mess up anywhere, and he'll be.
That's exactly right. But he's still fighting, and we sure miss him, and miss seeing him everywhere. But we know he's fighting, and everybody just keep him in your prayers. Bruce, we love you, and we're praying for you, buddy.
Bet every day. So
absolutely.
He was in good spirits this morning when I talked to him. I got to talk to him today. He's feeling really good right now. But I tell you, the silly thing, that gummy can't get a break. He tore a tendon in his shoulder.
Oh.
Fooling around working on the swimming pool and messed that up. So he was getting a cortisone shot this morning. I laughed about that. But he's doing well and very involved still in our day-to-day operation from afar. And, you know, heck, he gets to feeling like it. Everybody may see him. Of course, we're proud of Trey, and he'll be managing the sale along with Mike Green and Noe Lopez, and my buddy Wade Fisher will be there, and Trey and his whole family will be managing the whole deal. And, you know, and Dr. Bowers will be here now. That's a little bit change. His time's limited, so you got to pay him pretty good thing. But so if you want to visit, and if you want to come and gripe about something at BBU, I'll just say it in advance. Lance will be here, so
there you go.
To get him right there.
We can hem him in a corner in a pen out there.
Right. Yeah. Look forward to seeing him and everybody again. And again, you two guys, I couldn't be prouder. Two of my boys like I am y'all, and what y'all done here is just great for the breed, and we appreciate you taking time away from young families and doing what you're doing.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. It means a lot, and I always love having you on because it's always fun. We always enjoy it, and I know we all three talk all the time, but it's just fun to get on here and talk back and forth. But we really appreciate you taking time out of the evening to come on and tell Christy we won't hold you up no more.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all. We'll see you on the next episode. Well, we want to thank everybody for listening to the Beefmaster Banner podcast. Please know that we are on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and we are on YouTube. Just search Beefmaster Banner. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We love hearing from you, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you.